Son of a bitch. God, I'm in like 4th year. This sucks. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are on the Project R1 today, taking it for his first ride after the cars have been cleaned, and so far the bike seems to be running flawless. Bike feels nice and powerful. Idle seems to be right on where it should be, and the bike's actually feeling really good, so I'm pretty happy about that. We did do some cleaning to it, which I'll show in the next video after it's all cleaned up, but this is just a little review for the ride after the carbs have been cleaned. So far bike is running great, plenty of power. I think cleaning those pilot jets and the carbs help a pretty good amount. You can see this little thing right here is about to fall off, but that's all right, we're not going to worry about that. Brakes are a little squeaky just because they got to get mended in. This is going to fall off. Yeah, look at that idle. Thing's idling dead on. Yeah, bike feels really good actually. Seems like the X-Up is working properly, which is good. Yeah, bike feels very snappy. This is great. I'm very happy with how it's performing right now. Back brakes feel really good. Runs feel pretty good for, you know, the stock lines that are on there. The rear has a steel braided line and it's very nice actually. Wow. I don't know if anybody adjusted the pedal at all, but I could definitely tell the difference between the steel braided lines that are originally on this motorcycle, or I'm sorry, the regular lines that are on here, the nylon ones or wherever the hell they are, versus the steel braided. The steel braided feel a ton better. Oh yeah, those brakes feel good. There is new brake fluid in both the reservoirs and they have been flushed, so that is good. Nice. This is a good little 5JJ. Who would have known that it would have turned out so good? Yeah, very responsive. Bike feels great. 22,587 miles right now. Fresh oil change in her. Tank is clean. Carbs are clean. Yeah, this thing's idling perfect. There's no hang in the idle from when you're driving either, from what I'm seeing. So bike feels very solid. Not really feeling any head shake, so the wheels are balanced, which is good. And it feels good to actually ride this thing after, you know, putting all the work into it. Pretty rewarding for sure. We do have some new tires on here, so we're not going to go crazy, but bike feels great. I got to get a new one of these covers, or maybe put this on, I don't know, do something with it, but cover's fucking falling off, which isn't really a big deal, but only cosmetic stuff. Yeah, bike feels awesome. There's no second gear problems, which are known for these years. And bike just feels really good. Just go take her out on the highway, ring her out a little bit, just because I haven't really had a chance to. Hopefully there's not too much traffic. Bike's running great. Alright, and the shifter knob fell off. You gotta love that. Jesus Christ. Son of a bitch. Well, you know, that's why you gotta prepare for this type of shit. Well, luckily we're not too far from home, so. God, I'm in like 4th year. This sucks. Yeah, I gotta get this thing. Fuck. Well, that's a dilemma in itself, huh? We're gonna see if hopefully this fucking screw for the seat fits in the shifter, because then if we are, we're gonna put it in 1st gear and we're gonna put home. What a fucking joke. Well, at least the clutch cable didn't snap like it did on my double R. That could have been pretty bad. So we will deal with this right now. Hopefully. Just pray that this fucking thing fits in there. And I'm sure it doesn't. Well, if it fits through there, please go into the threads. Please, please, please go into the threads. Come on. Wow, that is great. Saved by the bolt seat, guys. Oh. Alright, now we're in 1st gear, thank God. So the bolt seat just barely fit into the shifter linkage, which was crazy, right? So thank God I didn't tighten this thing down, because, or at least all the way, because then I wouldn't have been able to get it into the gear that I needed it to. So Guess we're taking back roads home. I knew something felt weird. I go to downshift and I'm like, not doing anything. So whatever, that's not a big deal. It's literally just a bolt. So get the correct bolt for that, and then we'll be good. So definitely not the most successful ride that I wanted to have on this thing first time out. After cleaning the carbs, I mean, the bike runs beautiful, which is great, but it just did not have that problem. And you know, that's why it's always good to go over stuff on the bike thoroughly as you're doing it. You know, I mean, luckily this is just a bolt. It's missing this little rubber piece that's supposed to be on the back and the front, and that actually prevents the bolt from falling out. So, but whatever, not a big deal. We can still ride at home. Thank God. Bike starts right up like a beauty and idles. Yeah, it goes right back down to where it should be. So awesome, good stuff. I'm glad that it is running decent, and I just got to stay in first gear the whole time. But at least I can come to a stop and do what I need to do. So alright guys, so I think that's gonna do it for the video, because I'm just gonna be in first gear driving home, so it's not going to be too exciting, and I can't do anything crazy. So like I said, whatever, not a big deal. It's just a bolt. But thank you guys for tuning in. This is actually kind of comical. I've never had this happen to me with the shifter linkage coming out like that. I probably should have checked the bolt. I mean, it looked good, but I mean, hey, when you're ringing these things out and they make a little bit of vibration, stuff like that can happen. So like I said, not a big deal. I'll just take her home and get a bolt in there and I'll be good. But I can't believe I just did that. Well, actually, it wasn't my fault. I mean, the bolt just fell out. It is what it is, you know? So, whatever. Alright guys, so thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned, because we'll have a lot more better videos showing this thing when it's all cleaned up and actually riding a lot better, because this was kind of like an epic fail. Didn't really work out how I wanted to, but like I said, not a big deal. So thanks for tuning in guys, and we'll see you in the next video.